Alright guys, we are back in the original Survival World now. As you can see, this is going to be the tutorial video, and I don't want to do this on the current islands because I don't want to get into anyone's way. So we're just going to be using this original island here from Season 1 just to kind of make a tutorial so you new people out there can understand the rules, because I think I did make one of these during Season 1, but obviously a lot has changed. And Survivor is very hard to run. I am not going to lie. So, due to that, I have to make a new one here and kind of go over how it works and the rules, because there are certain things that are just not going to be tolerated this time. So, basically, the way Survivor works, because a lot of you don't know, is that you're basically just playing survival islands. I'm going to be here on this island here. You can see I'm mining up my supplies. I'm building up, let me put that back, possibly a little shelter here. You know, these were where some animals were when this was used. You got a spawner over there. You got some jobs here. You can see it's still here. You got Dig, Dan, who hasn't been on in forever. A lot of this stuff here that was used. People would just build up their islands and do whatever. You know, they had a little parkour here, which is pretty cool. So all of that, you basically just do whatever you want. You are playing Survival Island, basically, anytime you want on the server. The more you're on, the better. You would get supply drops every once in a while. They come every day. Later on, as Survivor comes, they will come less often. I haven't done the one for today yet. But that's that, basically. And then, during the weekends now, they're going to be weekends only. There's going to be a challenge. This challenge could be PvP, parkour, a Minecraft challenge, anything. If you want to see what those are, you can watch some of my old Survivor videos that had a few of them back from Season 1. That was that. And then if you were to lose a challenge, you would come right here to this place. This is Tribal Council, basically. So this is where you come when you lose a challenge. This is where you will vote someone out on your own tribe. It's just a regular Tribal Council like in Survivor. You'll be standing on these kind of chairs, and I will be asking you questions about how you feel, and obviously you will not have to give out information if you keep everything secret. Now, one of the things I do need to explain, I do explain this so many times that it almost made Season 1 unfair, because I kind of influenced something that I influenced Dig getting eliminated last time, which I did not really like to do, but I had to do it because nobody really knew how to play. You are not necessarily, alliances are great, but blindsides are also a big part of Survivor, and a lot of people didn't think about that. Dan and Dig figured they would go to the end together, but the thing is, Dan knew that Dig had an idol, and Dan also had an idol, I think, and Dig knew that. They had revealed it to each other, and I had to explain it. If they were smart, what they would do is take each other out, because they are each to each other, they are a bigger threat. They are the bigger threat. Sometimes you have to take that into consideration and try to take out who you believe is the bigger threat. Now, typically people don't reveal if they have idols or not, or advantages or anything. That season they did, because nobody really knew, like, what to do. They are not open right now. So, that's all of that. That's that, basically. Just try not to reveal your idols, but at the same time, you're going to want to, do the, you're going to want to play Survivor, play your own way, but, one of the big things you are going to have to realize is that people who are threats, sometimes you're going to want to take them out. In fact, I did so much convincing about that Dan and Dig actually both did it. They both voted for each other, and then Luke ended up voting in the middle and taking Dig out that time. So, that's how blindsides work. I think people will handle it better now that it's, really their second season through. Season 2 never really got started. So, hopefully it goes a lot better this time. We also have 4 tribes, which is great. Challenges will be on weekends. There'll be a Discord added, because you guys do not know how to shut up and stay quiet when I say announcements. Chat is only for announcements. For some reason, you guys just can't figure out how to control yourselves and really just make it a lot easier for me. You're going to make it as challenging for me as you possibly can, and that's fine. If you guys want that, obviously if it's something unmanageable, I'm not going to run Survivor, which is what I had to threaten a few times, which is what we're going to get into here with the rules. But if you're going to make me make a Discord, oh well, I'm going to have to do it then. So, you guys don't know how to shut up, I will make you shut up. So there we go. So rules now. Let's go over the rules here that I actually sent to everyone. I'm just going to say, who did I send it to most recently? This guy here. So here are the rules here that we're going to go over. So, do not visit other people's islands and steal stuff. And basically, I put that one for removal from contest. All of them will get you removed from the contest. If you break any of the rules, you will be removed. So, do not visit other people's islands and steal stuff. I have already gotten accusations of this happening. Alright, and we'll get into another, and there's accusation rule right there. You cannot accuse people of something unless if you have proof. That's the reason I had to end season 2. There is too many accusations of everything without proof, and there was no way for me to please everyone. Everyone was upset at me for not doing something that I had no proof of. There was no proof. In fact, that led to Luke getting banned without there being any concrete proof last time. Sure, there were things in his regular survival base that were what claimed to have been stolen, but that could have been from somewhere else. There is no proof, so do not accuse of someone breaking a rule unless if you have evidence. This one I will give you chances for because people take time to adjust for it. If you accuse, to me, 3 people of doing things without any video or screenshot evidence, and this has to be proof of them doing it. It can't be them admitting that they stole it because that's technically still no proof. So, if you do it 3 times without evidence, you will be removed from the contest. And that is how I am doing that. And unlike the first season where when people would quit or get removed, I would skip Tribal Council that week, we're not going to skip it. So we're going to go right in, we're going to get another person eliminated. You know, that's how it's going to work. By Saturday, this is going to become locked. So whoever's in by Saturday you're in and that's it. That's how it is, you know? That's how that's going to work. So that's going to be that for that. And again, just don't go, guys, it isn't very hard to go to other people's islands. Here's what's going to end up happening. I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. If you have fun going and stealing things from people's islands, okay. But you have to realize your consequence of doing that, because if I get enough accusations, I'm just going to stop the contest altogether. So if basically by you going to steal islands, all you are doing is ruining the contest for yourself and everyone else. So if you have fun ruining contests and stealing stuff, then go ahead. Feel free to do it. Just note that's going to ruin the contest for yourself and for everyone else. I want to have the entire world open up because there are public islands. I really do not want to have to get another plugin to make regions where you guys can only stay in your island. I really do not want to do that. There's so much that I really don't want to do for it to be a better experience for you guys, but I'm just gonna have to. There's gonna be no choice at some point because you guys simply cannot control, and it's so sad, this is the only way I can say it, you guys simply cannot control yourselves and understand that this is meant for everyone to have fun, and you really don't seem to want to, I don't understand it. I don't have an explanation for it, why you guys cannot control yourselves. I literally do not have an explanation for it. Anyway, we're gonna move on from there. Do not cheat in challenges. Plain and simple. Don't cheat, guys. Cheaters never win. All you're going to do is ruin the contest for everyone else. Because pretty much the consequence of all these rules continuously occurring is going to be you're going to ruin the contest for everyone. That's how it's going to work, you know? So, I really hope you guys don't want to do that. Do not ask staff members for information regarding the game mode. I say that now, yes, you're not allowed to ask them regarding the game mode, but you are allowed to ask them, like, specific questions about, like, Survivor itself if you really do have any questions. Just make sure they're absolutely necessary. Like, it is I'm not going to say it any simpler way. It is the hardest thing to ever run as a staff member, and especially for me as the host of it. It is so hard to run because you need to build the challenges, you need to watch the islands, you need to get videos, you know. There's just so much that you have to do. It is the most annoying thing. That's why I'm happy that I have some more staff now that can help me, unlike last time. So hopefully it'll go a little bit better and they can help you out with whatever you may need. Do not make deals with other tribes. You are allowed to trade. Trading is allowed. But I think trading, I'm actually going to change the rule on that. I had said that I'm not going to actually allow trading anymore because there's going to be so much scamming, so many complaints, because you guys simply cannot control yourselves and understand this is for fun. There's going to be so many complaints, so I'm not even going to worry about it. No trading, no deals, guys. I had supposedly heard again that other tribes were TPing people to their islands and whatnot and killing them and whatnot. Come on, guys. I know you have previous relations with each other, but you have to understand this is Survivor. It's every man for themselves, and that's that. Do not argue at tribal council or announcements I make. This is the big thing. I do not want anybody complaining about anything that has to do with this contest to any of the staff members. Okay? I don't want any complaining at all. If there is a huge amount of complaining, I am going to end the contest. I am not going to tolerate any complaining. Because all that makes me think is that you guys aren't having fun doing this contest. And if you're not, then okay, I can just end it because you guys don't want to do it. That's all that is right there. If there's too much complaining, I just cannot deal with it. So no complaining at all. Please don't rage over the tribal council decisions. Understand that is part of the game. That is how Survivor works. People are going to take each other out. When you sign up for this, you understand that you are going to get voted out. Obviously, not everyone will. One person will win. But understand you will most likely get voted out. There's 21 people. There is a 20 and 21 chance that you will get voted out. And if we do that by percentage, if you were just curious, there's a 95% chance you will get voted out at some point in this contest. Please do not argue about that. There also will be merges. So when the tribes merge, please don't argue about who you have, who's your new tribes are. It's going to happen. That's going to be that. Do not drop out once you say yes. By Saturday, you cannot drop out. If you tell me that you are doing this, by Saturday, you cannot drop out. I do not want to have to shuffle tribes anymore. You cannot drop out by Saturday. I need to get a yes that you are going to do this. If you can't be online for multiple weeks, oh well, that's okay. You cannot quit. That is the end, bottom line of the story, and that's how that is going to work. Just know you may get voted out for not being online. That's what happened to Ryan. If you go over here to the tribal council area again, if this chunk decides to load, Ryan was the first person voted out. He hadn't even joined the island, so it was pretty sad. If we enter back in here. Oh no, Rainbow Raid. Ryan was second in day 3 because we did 2 challenges. But both of these guys didn't even join their island. It's that simple. So please, guys, just understand that if you are offline, that probably is going to happen. But it's not the biggest deal. It's not the end of the world. You can still do A and W and everything. You'll be fine. Other than that, I would say that's it. Just the way challenges are going to work is there is going to basically everyone has to show up for the challenges. If you don't show up, your tribe will be down a member. I'm not going to accommodate and make tribe members say like, okay, sit out a member because they don't have enough. If you don't have enough, end of story. That's going to be it. You're just going to be down a person. So that's going to be that. That's how those challenges are going to work. First challenge this Saturday, likely at 2 EST. Let me know what you think about that. Discord will be out soon because you guys cannot shut up in the announcements chat. It's pretty sad. So that is going to be that. Hopefully this explanation gave you a little bit of an idea of how Survivor works. If you do have any questions, please ask the staff members and not myself right now. I don't typically do this. I have too much to do right now with running Survivor and getting this all set up that I can't do it right now. So that's going to be that. I hope this helped you out, and I will see you guys on the island.